Yes, lads, welcome back to another episode of this Leeds United career mode. And there's quite a bit of housekeeping to do at the start of this one. First of all, we have the horrendous news that Patrick Bamford is actually going to be out for 3 months with a broken toe. And with the start that he's had to this season, scoring 3 goals with 2 assists in 5 games, he's going to be a huge loss. That definitely means that it's time now for Pirro and Joseph potentially to get opportunities in the starting 11. As well as that, you guys have been leaving tons of suggestions on players to sign, which we're going to be scouting now, but continue to get those suggestions in, whether we sign them next season or in January. I think January is where things will start to kick off, but I'm going to try and keep the squad together as much as possible in this first season. There's also a few comments saying, why didn't you do Sunderland? I just want to address it here right at the start. Leeds United won the vote. We did a vote for it. Leeds United won. That's where we are. This is the save that we're doing. Whether we do another longer RTG down the road, who knows, but I appreciate everyone getting behind this save as it is now. And it's not going to stay comfortable for us. We've had a great start to the season. I've tweaked the sliders again to make them even more difficult, which is something we will continue to do throughout this series. I'm also trying to make the move to go a little bit more manual as well with my passing. We'll see how that goes as time goes on. And when we hit the Premiership, which is our goal here in Season 1, things are going to ramp up massively. I am also going to take your guys' advice. Everyone that is out on loan right now currently will be sold when they come back in the Premiership season, which will give us a decent amount of money, to be fair. And with us carrying over like 30-ish million, hey, this might end up being more, but with us carrying over around 30-ish million, should say this could be less as well, though, right? Because we never know what's going to happen in January, and that's my aim for this episode, to start pushing and gaining towards January and getting to the window. But that injury really is a tough one, and as we sit top of the league, we're not comfortable. 4 points. Norwich are away from us. Watford as well, not that far behind us. Leicester now starting to gain ground. So I don't think it's going to be as easy as you guys think. There's plenty of time to slip up. Look what's happening in real life. We're going to kick off the episode here, though, by taking on West Brom. And their team's not too bad, you know. They've got Josh Madger up top, Swift in behind him. Swift is a decent player. Kipre and Bartley. Bartley's a little bit slow, but Kipre is decent. Why are they playing Reach as a left back? Is that something that happens in real life? And then Villa in there as well. He was always a decent player. And of course, we're without Patrick Bamford. Liam Cooper comes in for his first start of the season because he's absolutely fuming, and I want to keep Liam Cooper happy. I am a big fan. This is the 11 to take on West Brom. We're also going to have to start thinking about rotating the squad a little bit more as time goes on, because games are just going to keep coming thick and fast, and there's no way we'll be able to live with the stamina. Swift. Johnston. Oh, what a touchback that is. Oh, he spun all of us. Melier with a great save. First signs of life for the game, really. No opportunities for either side to come from West Brom. I put player-based difficulty back on as well, just to spice it up. Certain players now will feel a little bit better. Oh, my God. He's going to land to Bartley. Get that one clear. Oh, we've started off very sloppy. Oh, Dan James. That is nice. Peru, awkward position. I mean, Bamford's scored a couple of times from them, so forgive me for taking that on. They're going to give us a corner. Somerville will take. That is a good ball in, but look at the size of Kipre. That is a big man. That is a very, very, very big man. Jorginho Ruta finding space. Oh, am I going to get in there? Oh, my God, we get super lucky. The old Pirro is going to make it 1-0, and that is massively against the run of play. We've been getting super lucky at the start of this season with Leeds. I'll take all the luck we can get. You need it when you're trying to have a championship winning season. James, that's good. Pirro, back across. Somerville. Oh, what a save from Palmer. Right. Jorginho Ruta. Oh, Palmer. Big saves. Left, right, and centre. The pressure is being applied right now by Leeds now. Can we keep on mounting it? That is my aim for this. Just keep the pressure on, but we can't. That's a poor corner. James wins that. Pirro making a move? He's not. I don't know why. Bartley's in there. Pirro steals it. Oh, my God. He's just a calamity, to be honest with you. From the back line of West Brom, they have gifted us these 2 goals. I can't believe it, but we're going to take it. This is not been a good performance from the lads, but 2-0, happy. And it was Pirro again, just in the box, just being a nuisance. Just putting himself about, being a nuisance, and it's led to a goal. Oh, Nanto's found space. Oh, he's going to slide that one in behind. That's lovely. Roberts will make it 3-0, and that is the nail in the coffin for West Brom. They've been throwing everything at us, and it's left way too much space in behind for us to make it 3-0. Well, they played a good ball in behind, though, and we couldn't deal with it. Swift, oh my God, Madger. Right, it added on time. And thanks to that consolation, we will finish this game 3-1 at Ellen Road. But I have to be honest, they kind of gave me it. The mistakes made by the back line to allow the Pirro and the Ruta goal Rayleigh is what gave us the victory here. Next up then was a Carabao Cup game against Northampton, and with a massively changed side, we do still manage to bag a victory. Junior Firpo with a goal, which is weird to see. Willie Nonto and Jaden Anthony as well grabbing goal. We turn our focus then back to the league, and it's a whopping 5-1 victory against Preston. We might be on a great run of form, but next up then we're going to take on Norwich, and they are only, I think, 6 points behind us, so they'll be hoping to gain ground here, and they've got a decent team. I don't know that much about them, but they're doing really well in the simulation right now. And with us playing quite a few games recently, we're going to have to mix stuff up. Jorginho Ruta will start up top for the first time with Ruiz behind him. The rest of the team looking pretty familiar, but I'm giving Jaden Anthony a few more opportunities because I don't want him to be recalled from his loan. So we have to be cautious of that because he will be recalled. And at that point, I think we would actually have to go out and sign another winger. I'd like to keep Jaden Anthony here at the club, but it is pretty difficult to drop Somerville when he's performing the way he's performing. So it's kind of a catch-22. I don't really have many choices in terms of not playing Anthony because I can't really afford to lose him. I don't have my eye on any other left wingers at the minute either, so that doesn't make life easy. This one already feels a little bit different. Feels like they're going to be a bit harder to break down, and for the first time in a game, we're not going to have a Pirro or a Bamford, someone who we would look to cross the ball into. It's something we've used quite commonly, and we're not going to be able to do that in this one. Bashnat. Oh, he's fast, isn't he? Oh, no. That's a great ball in. Meslier off the line. Oh, my God. Massive early warning sign, that. Oh, he's making that run. Oh, he's going to cut it back. Oh, it's going to land to Dan James. He was going for Jorginho Ruta. It doesn't hit him. Dan James makes it 1-0 Leeds United, though, and considering we haven't been very good, the ball has been saved off the line by Meslier, and Ellen Road absolutely erupts. We get a little bit lucky. That's a semi-assisted pass in that. The fact that the ball ran all the way through to Dan James, and it's a great finish from him. Tidy. Well, minus that goal for us, and a really good opportunity for Van Hooydonk, who's going to be on the ball again now, but Meslier is equal to it. Their battle will continue. It's been a pretty quiet game of football, but the position that we're in, we're happy for this to stay quiet now. They're going to make an early sub into this half. Gabriel Sara coming on for Norwich. If that substitution bears any weight. And it doesn't feel like it will. Meslier, another big save. We've forced into action time and time again. We are holding on just by the edge of our seats as our ball goes into Bashnat. And this time it will be a goal. It's been coming, to be honest with you. 1-1. Norwich equalised, and they've been the better team. Can't deny it. We haven't looked good today. Norwich again. There's some real pace coming forward. But look at that from Archie Gray. The young man. He can't keep it, though. And that's going to be a great shot. Great save. How long can we keep holding on? At this point, the momentum is swinging wildly in the way of Norwich. Ruiz. A good ball in. Jorginho. Ruta. Anthony. Oh, what a block from Duffy. And as this game goes on, I'd probably rather not chase it. I'm quietly happy with a point in the title race. James. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Gray now, though. Needs someone to aim for. And he got it. In Ruiz. And Ruiz got Anthony. And it's going to be last ditch from Leeds United. But it's going to be the loney Jaden Anthony that makes it 2-1. What a massive goal. I didn't see that one coming. Norwich have been so good, man. Meslier deserves a medal in this game for the amount of saves that he has made. He really has kept us in it. That is not an understatement. This is great play from us again, though. Ruiz's ball is fantastic, and I don't know how he wins the header. Gunn should have saved it. It's near enough point blank, but we take it. This is going to be a massive win. That does lead me to the youth academy, though, and it's time to start sending scout out. Now, we're going to do the first scout to England, I think, for realism. As I've said, I want in this save. 6 months in England makes sense. I don't know if I want anything in particular, so I'm probably just going to go any, maybe defense man. No, we're just going to go any, and we'll scout England. Then I'm only going to hire one more scout at this current time. And what we're going to do basically is say that we're going to have a connection to Australia. Obviously, the great Mark Viduka. I mentioned the other man because he made a move to a naughty club. But we're just going to go over there and see what kind of talent. Australia's not going to be a hotbed of talent, so I don't think this is super unrealistic. And Leeds having links with different countries because of the stature they've had at some point isn't super unrealistic either. But we are going to scout Australia, and let's just see what comes back. Can't get any scout reports back, though. We're going to play the Carabao Cup game against Fulham. First time against Premiership opposition. Considering I don't care about this competition, I wasn't going to play it, but we've won 2-0. Somerville and Pirro with the goals. Is that a sign of what might be to come against the more mid-table teams in the Premiership? They might have taken us lightly as well. It looked like a rotated squad, but that does see us into the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. The great news after that, though, is that Patrick Bamford is returning from his injury. We're hitting a point in the season where we're heading towards December and January, and fixtures are going to be stacking up. So having someone of his caliber coming back from injury is going to be huge. But to be fair to Pirro, he's done very well in the absence of Patrick Bamford. He's managed to go out there and score 10 goals. Not the same amount of assists, but he has been a deadly player for us. 14 appearances and 10 goals. He's looking well worth that transfer fee we pay. Going to be another top of the table clash next, though, as we take on Leicester City. This 11 that they have is far superior to a Championship 11. It's a Prem 11, if you ask me. Now, it's been an international break, so there's some sharpness lacking. I've started Anthony again. As I say, he needs the game time for us to keep him, at least through January. Somerville will start on the right for the first time. Apart from that, it's a very usual 11 for us. Now, Norwich was really difficult with the change sliders, and I have a really big feeling that Leicester's going to be even more difficult. We managed to win that one right at the depth. Let's see if we can do something special again against Leicester. As we're starting to hit the halfway stage of the season, we're looking pretty clear at the top of the table. But Leicester in real life looked clear. And look how that fell apart. Sorry, Leicester fans. It may still get promoted, but it did come undone, and that was nearly pure brilliance. Pirro steals that from Yannick Vestergaard. Oh, that's great. Jadon Anthony again. Oh, my God, that was a massive moment. You have to score that. We have to pounce on their mistake. Jorginho plays it into Pirro. Pirro waits, and it's the wrong choice from Pirro. They've found space with Doyle. Daka's not a bad header of the football. And it's going to be pulled back to Daka. Meslier, big time save. Tell you what, Meslier's having a pretty big episode. He's 77 overall. And the biggest thing that we have to be honest about here is how many of the players are we going to let go? Because I would love to keep all the superstars, but that's just not realistic. In real life, we might lose players like Somerville. Maybe Jorginho, he's had a very good year as well. So I am in the belief that in this series, the big name players, as long as big name clubs come in, we will let them go. We'll keep that realistic mindset, and we will let them go to the bigger club. Daka is a problem. So is Younes, actually. His footwork is really nice. And I don't deal with him there. And oh my God, that's stunning. What a goal for Younes. And I mean, we shouldn't be playing, right? 5 minutes into one added on. But that was a fantastic goal from Younes. You're going to hold your hands up there. That was just brilliant. Meslier has been so good, but finally beaten. But I mean, he did everyone. He did everybody in the back line. Firpo, Stroik. He just made them all look like idiots. It means that we're going to have to try and climb back in the second half. Somehow, some way, we'll try and find a way through. Ball played in behind to Younes again. And I tell you something. Oh my God. He's Megs Meslier. And Leicester are something else, man. They are different than the rest of the teams we played in this league. That is... Wow, he's taken the mick out of us in this game as Younes. And on that, I think we'll make some subs. I have come up with a new rule in the save, though, where if you do play against a player, that counts as your ability to scout them. Obviously, we're using the scout reports as much as possible. But I do feel like that's a good thing for us to do. If we played against them, we should have a team or a scout report on them anyway. So that will give me the license now just to go in and scout Younes and see what he's all about. But I think we've seen on the pitch today what he's all about. That ball into Pirro. That's a great ball in. And Pirro, well, you would expect it to be 2-1. He will be kicking himself. The last action for Pirro as well. We're going to bring on Joseph, who is continuing to improve. Not really seeing the goal return just yet, but he's getting there. And oh my God, it goes all the way through. What a block in the end. That, oh no. No. Thank God that was Yannick Vestergaard, or else that was another brilliant goal. Somerville wins that back. Joseph then. Back to Somerville. Somerville back across. Ruiz. Ampadu. Not really the man you want taking the shot, but it's point blank for me for Ampadu. He has to score there, right? He just does. He knows it. And that is a shame. But Mateo Joseph will score. Will collect the ball. There's still time on the clock. We definitely need more from Joseph, but I will take a massive corner goal here. That's 4 goals for him this season. Probably more than he would have expected to have. But he's been given the game time. Patrick Bamford being injured. And it's going to make it a lot more difficult for Patrick to get back into this 11, to be fair. And James. Ball, but Joseph keeps it. Back across. Ruiz slides it in. Nonto! Oh my God! That at the depth is a miss kick from Willie Nonto. It's going to be 2-1 Leicester City. What a disappointing moment. In the end, then, what a frustrating result. That was so close to being 2-2. Honestly, 2 great sides, 2 great attacking sides. I think we'll both be in the title race. Well, we already are. I think Leicester, that will give them a massive boost. Well, after our first championship defeat of this season to Leicester, we do bounce back with 2 wins against Cardiff and Rotherham, but unfortunately, we failed to beat Plymouth and even lose 2-0. Next up, though, will be the very busy month of December. And in all the madness, Junior Firpo did get injured. 4 weeks he will be out. Time for scout reports back, though, and no one is looking yet like a superstar. So we're going to reject all of these for England. And when it comes to Australia, we're in the exact same position. I think we're going to find it very difficult in Australia to find players, but we're going to be persistent. We can only muster a draw, though, at the start of December in this Yorkshire derby against Hull. Somerville with the goal for us. And despite Marcel Ruiz's brace, results would continue to slip as we draw against rivals Millwall as well. But we do follow that game up with a hard-fought win against Birmingham City, who are having a terrible time in the Championship right now. And that does mean going into this quarter-final of the Carabao Cup against Brentford, we sit top of the Championship, 10 points clear of Stoke and 12 of Norwich. And this quarterfinal looks like it's going to be extremely difficult as Brentford has played a very strong starting 11. We've gone for a strong team for this one, though. It's going to be Patrick Bamford leading the line, and I've swapped in Anthony and Nonto as we've done so often in these cup games. Big opportunity for a semi here then, and we've already taken the Premier League scalp this season. Can we take another? Wow, Neil Maupay, 5 goals. Not what you would expect to see. We do have Patrick Bamford back in the 11, and for me personally, as much as I like Perot, he's good at the movement, getting in those keen positions to score a goal. I really do like Patrick Bamford's link up. Potentially another one of those sides we'll be seeing next season in Brentford. Bamford now gonna go all the way. He doesn't mind a shot from that position. He's scored from there before, so got to take the chance. Junior Ruta. Oh, wide there to Willie Nonto. We pull it inside. Willie Nonto. Oh, that's a great save. Well, Brentford might not be doing too well this season. I've just been alerted to Jorginho Ruta being injured. So we rattle the crossbar. Oh, Neil. Calm down, lad. Oh, no. We'll get away with that. That's a yellow card. That's a handball. But Jorginho Ruta is injured. We're going to make the change. Bring Ruiz on. That is not good news. He's had a very good season, especially in terms of the assists. He might be the assist leader at the club. Ruiz. Pull it back. Bamford. Good position. Oh, my God. Their goalkeeper is insane. Well, his first half scoring a quarter-final. It was a pretty good one for us. But without a goal and them having big threats still on the pitch, I am very worried going into the second half as we start to get tired legs. Oh, De Silva's done brilliantly. Oh, well in Archie Gray. Brentford corner into the second half, and it's a good one. Collins will put it just beyond. Gets that one out to Byron. Byron finds Anthony. He's in. Bamford. Oh, my God. That's a lovely goal. Jadon Anthony involved again. The link-up was fantastic, and I think that's Bamford's first goal since coming back from injury, so that's a massive moment for him. Massive moment for this tie at the G-Tech. They've not been good, Brentford. We have been. We thoroughly deserved this. This is a great ball in and a good ball across from Anthony. And I can't lie, I really am enjoying semi-assisted. Semi-assisted everything, I think, it is a good way to go as we try and lean towards going manual in the future. Quite heartbreaking now for Brentford to score, considering they've not done much. Meslier, another big save. Is save after save this episode, to be fair, for Meslier. Been quite special for us. I don't want penalties, and I will do what it takes, but Buemo is a special player, and James coming on the pitch as well is pretty special, and what a tackle. We keep him out. We need to do. It's a good ball in. Oh, no. Oh, side netting from Buemo. We get lucky. And James just has the pace here. Go down the line and just hold this ball up. And with great game management, we should see ourselves through to a semi. We'll take this free kick. Not expecting anything from it. Suchek with a big header. I'm very much expecting right now the full-time whistle. And I'm about to hear it, and I do. There we go. We will have a semi-final. We beat Brentford 1-0. And that was massively deserved, but what a great moment. Jadon Anthony linking up so well there. I think he's someone who we need to make a permanent. And we are going to look to make it permanent in January, but we do have a huge rival game now against Manchester United in the semi-final over 2 legs of the Carabao Cup in what will be an insane January for the club. But that's where we're going to leave it for this episode, lads. Again, thank you very much for the support. Appreciate you all. I hope you're excited about this series. I'm trying to blow through this first season as quickly as possible because I understand we are a very good team in the Championship. But we are building here, and we are building blocks of a team that will be in the Premiership. Let me know what you think we should be doing in January. Again, thank you for the support and understanding of me being ill for so long and it taking so long to get this video out. And oh my God, 2 legs against Manchester United. Can we go and beat our biggest rival?